You're responsible to lead a business transformation. It is extremely complicated, hard, frustrating sometimes. You've been in those meetings where nobody agrees on how we should do things, who should be leading it, where we're doing it. What I want to do is help you answer the question on how you can lead forward a business transformation. Now, if you go on the web or if you hire consultants, what's going to happen is you're going to be bombarded with lots of very intelligent and expensive support. You're going to hear a lot about digitalization and hyperautomation, the business transformation canvas. Let's discuss your dynamic framework. All of that, I believe, is not helpful. I don't think it's helping anybody, as a matter of fact, because by the time you've got this help and these people leave, you're stuck with a bunch of PowerPoints, PDFs, and you're scrambling all over the place trying to put things together and figure it out. The reason for that is that these tools and this approach is a little empty. There's something missing. What we're missing is maybe the fact that all this complexity is not helping you, it's helping them. So the question is, are you serving the complexity created by others? I think you are. I think that you're left on your own and you're confused, frustrated, or maybe, you know what, you feel inadequate. You feel like you're too young. I don't have the experience. I don't know how to do this. I need to hire somebody else. So I want to reassure you that there's basic fundamental questions that you're asking and your people are asking. Why are we doing this? When do we have to do it? Who's going to do it? How do we do it? And again, what are we doing exactly? What are we trying to achieve here? These are fundamental questions that no matter what you're doing, somebody will ask. We have to be able to answer those questions. So I want to unveil my method. That's the VDS method that transformed your business. This method is my proven path to go from absolute chaos to instant clarity. So a little bit about me. I'm Vince. I'm passionate about three things. Creating compelling communications. I love to drive workshops or memorable workshops where we enjoy ourselves and we discover new things. And I do love to provide situational clarity. Enough about me. I want to go back to the content we have right now. If you click on the link below, you can download the free guide, and we're going to do a quick walkthrough today. But if you download the guide right now, you want to print it or put it on your desktop, it's a helpful kind of tool to follow as we're getting on this content. It's going to be the basis also of my book, which is coming up this year, and the online course. All of that will be covered this year. What we're going to focus on right now is you and your business transformation. So I want to discuss how you have a current position, you have a destination for your business, and kind of a journey on where you want to take your business. I want to get back to basic fundamental questions. How do you discover your current position? If you have a product or service, how do you know what you're doing? So we sometimes kind of feel we're a little too close, we're kind of stuck behind the wheel and we're looking at the car in front of us, but we can't see the traffic. I want us to take a small step back and figure out your position. Simple questions to ask yourself is, what's your value? Do you know your value? Why are you valuable to? Why are you valuable and who you're valuable to? Have you tested your own product? Did you eat your own dog food? If it's so great, did you go through the experience yourself? And do you know how things actually work inside your business to produce this great product and service? So did you take a look under the hood to see how and why the wheels spin? Once these basic questions are answered, now you kind of know where you are. You have a clearer position. And now you can think about your destination only then. So how do you set your future destination? Very much like being a guide, taking a group up in a trail in a forest. You have to have a clear idea, or the clearest of ideas, where you want to lead these people. They're blindly following you down this trail. So to figure out your destination, there's two steps that I like to go through. The first one is to dream big, to open up the sky and look at all the possibilities of what your product and service could be. And then you converge, you bring it down to a vision you can share, something tangible. It could be a picture, it could be one phrase, it could be a sentence, anything that you can actually share. You need to get it out of your head onto out there, right? In a way people can understand it. The destination is set. Let's figure out the journey now. So in between, the question is, how do you map your journey? How do you know what steps to take to get there? Very much like planning a road trip or a business trip or a family trip, you need to get your map out and figure out like some of the steps, the leaps to get to your destination. Now, how do we do that? My method is to go through, again, simple questions. Find out what's missing. What is missing for you to be there? There's a reason where you're not there yet. You don't have all the pieces in place. You don't have the resources, the skill set, the people, the knowledge, the funding, the tools, the systems, the procedures. What is missing? So do a shopping list of everything that's missing to get there, and then only you start to plan your trip because it's clear what gaps you need to close to get there. Now we've mapped your journey. Let's figure out, how do we mobilize our people? Your business is full of people. No people, no business, no business, no people. So how do you give them the need and the desire to get to your destination? And I mean, learning how to mobilize people is a skill set, but there's two easy things to do. But before we get there, I just want to, remind you that we're very, very sensitive and social beings. So we need to feel the excitement of getting there. So we need to create this oomph, this super cool, epic feeling like this is an incredible journey. I want to get there. But to do that, you need to grab their attention. If you don't have their attention, no matter how great your story is, it's going to be lost on them. So learn to grab their attention and then create the winning conditions for them to feel and to know and to want to get to this destination. And everybody has got their own incentive to want something. So you need to create those different winning conditions for your people to get on this journey with you. Now, well, imagine they're on this journey. Everybody's mobilized, but at any given point, they can turn around and get back to their current position for whatever reason. And you'd be surprised how we're willing to stick to something we know, which is maybe not so great, and avoid something which is potentially great, but which is unknown. So the question now becomes, how do you keep people on track? How do you make sure they stay on this journey? It's very much like racing a car or going really fast with your business. Eventually, if you go too fast and you lose control, something will happen. Well, we don't want that for you. So the first question to ask is, can you diagnose your business transformation and fix things on the fly? You can't stop your business and fix it. You need to fix on the fly while things are going. So the ability to understand why it's not working and fixing it as you're moving forward is something that you need to work on. And then obviously avoiding all those traps. If you know there's a mud trap, let's avoid it. Let's not get in there. So having the courage to speak out loud and to explicit, like this is not going to work out. Let's think about it and let's avoid these issues. These are two great, let's say, initiatives to always keep in the back of your mind to keep people mobilized as you're moving through this journey. So again, if you go through the guide, it's really helpful. There's a book coming. There's an online course coming on these basic principles. I went really fast. I skimmed it. But if you download the guide, then you're going to see there's some great content covered in 10 steps. So the 10-step method, and there's concrete tips and tricks on how you can move forward using this approach. If you stuck around, I would love to share with you your next steps. If you believe in this, I got a bit of a workout session for you. So again, click on the link below, download the guide, and found out if you can look at which step is the hardest for you to apply. I would love for you to try those tips and tricks I'm sharing in the guide And if it helps, I would love to hear from you. If you can post a comment to say like it did help, or it actually didn't help at all because X, Y, Z. I want to know, if it's helpful, and if it's not, how it can make it better for you. And again, if you can share this video with somebody you care for and want to help as well, I really want this to get out there and to bless as many people as possible with these tips and tricks. So download the guide and also get the exclusive sneak peek access to my book, which is coming soon. I'm Vince. It's been a pleasure, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. All right, take care.